Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my Let's Play of Diablo 3. Now, as you can see up top here, I've chosen to go hardcore, since that will give me sort of pressure playing it, since I've already played it on normal mode with my Demon Hunter, and yes, playing it on Demon mode is nowhere near completing the game, since it's got the Nightmare, Hell and Inferno difficulties left to do. But I thought, before going into those difficulties and dabbling on those with on my Demon Hunter, I'd probably go and make a let's play of me doing it hardcore. And I'll probably fail miserably somewhere along the way. And when I fail miserably, that will be the end of this, because of course, as some of you might not know, when you die in hardcore mode, your character's permanently deleted, so all of those hours of tears, sweat and joy will be gone. Absolutely gone from your computer. There's no way to get it back, and whining to Blizzard won't help. Now that I've gotten that out of the way, let's make it FarbrorBourbon. That should do it. I'm thinking... what am I thinking here? Witch Doctor? Nah. Wizard? Nah. I'm thinking monk. Monk feels good. I mean, he's bald and beardy. Could you ask for more than a bald and beardy guy? Probably not. Let's create him. Permanent death. Yeah, I know. God. Yeah, feeling a bit underdressed there. God, looks like it's freezing. Absolutely freezing. A hardcore monk. Yeah, look at him. That's a hardcore character if I've ever saw one. So, a thing I do not like about this game, if we're going to talk about the game in and of itself, it's the constant internet connection and the real money auction house. Now, the constant internet connection might cause lag, and I hate that, because you can find yourself in a pressurized situation where you're being attacked by elite mobs or nightmarish mobs, and you get a lag spike, and when you get back, you're dead, because, hey, you've been ported back into the group of enemies that you thought you got out of. But nope. Since Blizzard's been dickheads about this and not put in a proper single player, you die. But then again, they put it in because of the real money auction house. Something I do not agree should be in the game. But then again, Blizzard wants to make money because they take a cut of all the sales from the real money auction house. And now they do take a cut of the sales from the gold currency auction house. And that's a question I've got to why. I mean, I understand the fact that they take cuts from the real money auction house, since the auction is done over their servers and it's been using their software to get the item and sell and stuff like that, and they have to pay for servers and such. That money could be used to hopefully improve upon some of the aspects in this game that really need some polishing up. But still, I do not agree that it should be in the game. An auction house with only the gold currency, yes, I think that should be in the game, and it's an awesome feature. But that's just my opinion. Now that I've ranted enough about that, I think we should start the game. Yeah, and hopefully we'll get past this screen, because sometimes you get disconnected already here. And that's a problem. But no, we're in luck. So, Overlook Road.
I smell fear and death.
And the
fallen star is near.
New Tristram sign. Welcome to New Tristram. Yes, I feel very welcome, dude. I do. I really do. I do feel a bit underdressed though, so let's hope for blue items quickly here. Oh, arisen undead. Boom! You're dead. Now let's see. You are dead. You are dead. And yeah. Again, talking about the game here, something I do like about this game is the action bar function that was not in Diablo 2. Because in Diablo 2 you only had the two mouse buttons you could used to cast spells. which when you get to the higher levels can get a bit messy, because you've got a lot of spells and have to change around a lot.
The fallen star.
But then again,
The balance.
what I do not like is the amount of spells in this game. I feel that there should have been a larger amount of spells, but they do sort of fix that with the rune system. But still, there are some things I miss in this game, some classes, Necromancer for example. You could make the argument that the good old Witch Doctor is like the Necromancer, but still it's not the Necromancer. But I mean, otherwise a good game. But it's a dungeon crawler and you can only do so much with it. But I do not think it's the best game of this year, from what I know will be releasing later on, if they get a postponed release date. I do not think this will be the best game of this year. It's not even a great game, but it is a good game. That much I can tell you. I think it's a good game, not the greatest one. Blizzard fucked up on things, like I've already said, the constant internet connection need and stuff like that. Yeah. Also, something I missed from the second game is potion spamming. It's a cooldown of 30 seconds between usage of potions in this game. I really miss the sitting in a hot situation where you're facing off against Diablo on nightmare mode and just, oh god, if I don't spam this button I'm going to die, because I might miss a potion or two. Yeah, I really miss that. The cramp acting. I can't remember the name of it right now. I'm not a native English speaker, so I might pronounce some words wrong or just make up entirely new words as I go along here. But yeah, let's just see how this goes, shall we? So, Risen Dead, or only Risen. Another thing I like about this game is the picking up the gold, that you don't actually have to push the gold in order to pick it up, and that you just have to run over it. I like that fact, because in Diablo 2 you had to go around push everything. Another thing I do not like about this game is the looting, that you have to make selective looting, that you are disregarding certain things like white items unless they are gold or emerald, certain rubies or emeralds and gems to put into your socketed items. Now, while I do feel that this brings about the need for, it eliminates the need to run back to town all the time, I still would have liked it to be there, because when I play a game, if I sort of feel bad leaving items just laying around on the ground that I know that I could have picked up and sold. But now that they've got no value and no real value at all in this game, I mean, you haven't got any use for it, because as soon as you find a blue item, you go like to hell with the white items. You don't even bother picking them up, and they're not worth a single piece of gold, barely, like 2 to 3 gold, and that's a piss in the ocean, to be honest. It really is. So let's talk to Captain Rumford here, and we'll go onwards in this game, because there was enough about the looting, I feel. Oh, perhaps I should make the comparison with Torchlight 2 and their pet system, sort of, where you can just pick everything up, and the items you feel are junk you can give them to your pet and just tell them to go into town and sell a lot of it. I would like that system in Diablo, I really would. But well, the game is as the game is at the moment, I guess. There's not much to do now when it's released. A wretched mother. Oh, we all have one of those, don't we? Bad pun. So let's see what we got here. Another thing I do not like is the linearity of the game. That was something I really liked about the second game, that every time you made a new character, the map of the area would look slightly different from the other time. and it would be seemingly procedurally generated. No, not procedurally generated. I do not know what I'm talking about, but it would be randomly generated as you start up the game. Something that's obviously not happening here, since the map is looking exactly the same, regardless of what character you're playing and how many times you've played it. Whilst this do simplify a speedrun, I would have liked them to keep the old system. But hey, I might just be cranky. Cloth pants. Now these items I'll just leave on the ground because they are worth nothing, and well, yeah, that's how it is. With that, in the beginning of the game, this game is sort of, well, it's the same stuff over and over really. It becomes quite repetitive. There's not a lot of variation, but coming towards the end of the game, since I've played through all of it, I feel that it sort of fixes itself. It scales out properly and quite nicely towards the end of it. The enemies change and the areas change, and yeah, everything like that. So, whilst it's just a complaint in the beginning, I feel that they fix that later in the game. Which is a typical thing about Blizzard, if you ask for my opinion, since I played WoW for a lot of years, and playing WoW in the beginning is really repetitive, but it sort of scales itself out when you get to the end game and the higher level content. It's sort of like this with this game. And yeah, let's forget about that and just continue with the gameplay, shall we? Walking corpses. Oh, you could say they are Walking Dead. Heh 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 heh. Alright, it was not funny. Yeah, I know it was not funny. Stop looking at me like that. I'm just, at least I'm trying. Hey. Risen dead. Eating a corpse of a dead villager. Bad luck for him, good luck for me. Also another thing I like about this game, I will talk about this game a lot during this playthrough, I feel. But I mean, I have to talk about it, since I'm playing it. I have to put my opinion out there. It's sort of a, this is sort of a tick I go. I have to do that. The cave under the well. Well, how nice. And who could have guessed that the cave under the well is filled with zombies? Yay! Oh, new spell there. Deadly Reach. Yeah. If I remember correctly from the beta, this attack is awesome. Only if I remember correctly. God damn, that's a lot of gold down here. People must have thought it was a lucky well. Which it obviously isn't. Well, for me it is. I get a lot of gold for nothing, basically. Was like 2 mobs down here. Oh look, 3 mobs. Oh yes, it is the one I remember from beta. Good God, this is awesome. Now something I've thought about when it comes to a game like this is the weird places they hide gold in. Also, how the hell do I get up there again? There were no ladder, no rope, no nothing. Okay, getting sidetracked there. The weird place they hide gold in. I mean, like, oh, look, a stump. It's gotta be full of gold. Or a stump. Here, have some cloth pants. Now, there was only gold in there. I mean, somebody in this world's gotta have like a squirrel syndrome, like, oh, you know, just in case I hide it in this stump. You never know when it becomes winter and I need to find it. And of course, when it becomes winter and the snow starts falling, they can't find it anyway and just run around and dig everywhere. Oh, where did I hide it? Hence the squirrel syndrome thingy. That's obviously a true thing. I'm not making this up. The squirrel syndrome is a psychological disorder. It is. How do I know this, you say? Because I say so. Shut up. No, my argument is not invalid. Yes. Kill some barrels. Kill barrels? A damp cellar. It's damp and full of dead people. Does not sound like a good place to spend a vacation. A damp cellar full of dead people. And a pile of bones. A scarecrow. Damn you, scarecrow, for luring me into that easily noticed trap. I'll never forget you. Isn't there like a scarecrow in the Wizard of Oz? Can't remember what his problem is. I remember the lion, he didn't have any courage. And the Tin Man didn't have a heart or something. Oh, well, so it was something like that. I mean, I don't remember it.
While exploring a cave.
Oh, undead rising. Here, please die. Thank you. Tristram militia. A wretched mother. Just die already.
No more. The town should be safe.
And also, why is this monk guy sounding like a Russian? Is he like sort of a KGB agent slash secret FSB agent? Just ex-Russian military running around in the world of Sanctuary fighting undead people or something? That is a thing. It is a thing now. So yeah, old Tristram. Remember this place from the second game and the first game. Of course it didn't look a lot different back then, but hey, a lot of things happened over the years. Also, it always feels like whenever you see Tristram like this in Diablo, it's always doomed in one way or another. In the second game you just got here and the town was burning. Because why? Well, the Dark Wanderer had wandered through and destroyed the town, basically. Well, not he didn't, but the demonic hordes he summoned did. And here you save my absolute favorite character of all time, Deckard Cain. He truly is. Stay a while and listen. Oh God, why did I do that? Horrible Deckard Cain impression is now on the internet. Never to be removed. Oh, an adventuring short sword. Thank you, wretched mother. See, mothers are not wretched all the time. They can be kind sometimes. Let's see. When did I pick these up? Get out my inventory. Plus experience. That's kind of nice, I guess. Ooh, old keepsake box. Go open it. Thank you. Talking about the old Tristram. Seen it burn a couple of times. Stops. Like I said, who the hell hides a crude club inside of a stump? I mean, seriously. When are you ever going to use that? Oh well. Griswold! Now you should remember Griswold from both the first and second game. In the first game he was the blacksmith of the town, and you did a lot of bargaining. Is that the name of it? Bargaining with him? Or you bought and sold stuff with him. Let's just put it that way. A lot. Since he was the only vendor. Besides from Adria, the potion maker. But yeah. Just continue eating. Don't mind me. So yeah, Griswold's fine armor. Place you saw a lot of. Let's see.
Thank you for your help.
Captain
Could you
Rumford.
talk some sense
Thank you for your
into
help.
her?
But
She
could
might
it
pop
smoke
on
some
the
sense
idea.
into Leah?
Endorse.
No. Quest completed. Let's see what she has to say,
Let us
shall we?
search for your uncle.
We'll need to open the cathedral.
And I feel that perhaps this is a good note to end on. Having seen the ruins of Old Tristram kill the first boss, quote unquote. Not really a boss, but you know what I mean. The first bossy character. And yeah, tell me what you think about this Let's Play, if I should continue or if it just sucks and everything I do is horrible, in which case I appreciate your opinion. But yeah, anyway, see you guys, and this has been FarbrorBourbon playing Diablo 3.